Alright, what's up everyone? It's time for some more Mass Goes to Grandmaster, or well, this is the first episode we're actually gonna start in Grandmaster with. Means the challenge is completed, we actually managed to do it last time. Now I will be doing at least a few more episodes. So let's begin road to rank 150? Let's do it. Oh my goodness, a 5-9 Zerg. Alright, actually, I'm pretty hyped about this because our TVZ has been so good. If we would ever stunt and beat a really good player, I feel like it could be a TVZ against a 5-9 player. Now we actually, we did beat Eba already, but he was Terran and it was with the Raven challenge. Can I really beat a 5-9 Zerg with a Ghost challenge though? That sounds a bit of a stretch, but let's see. Now, if you guys are curious, I have decided for myself how I want to do the end of Ghost to Grandmaster, because obviously we have reached our goal at this point. Now, what I'm going to do is this episode, first of all, doesn't count, because this is actually the 30th episode. Episode number 30, you know, the longest the challenge has ever gone on for, and I think it's a bit of a special number for that reason. So this episode either is or not, or isn't going to count, I'm not sure yet. But anyway, if you guys remember at the start, how I was planning to do the phase 1 to phase 2 switches. So if I lose MMR twice in a row, I would switch to the next phase. That's basically what I wanted to do. And I think I'm gonna do that to decide when I'm gonna do the grand finale. So if at some point I lose MMR 2 episodes in a row, I will start the grand finale. If you guys forgot how I do the grand finale, that means I will do 2 1-hour-long episodes, really long episodes, to really give a nice finish to the show. And then that's gonna be it for Ghost to Grandmaster. Now, I do think that this challenge is so difficult, there might not be too much more MMR to gain. So it's possible it's not going to be long, but I'm going to try my absolute best to get it going for as long as possible. If you could potentially reach like 5.4k MMR even, or 5.5, that would be absolutely incredible. So those are the goals. I'm not sure about the ranks because you know, maybe that's rank 150, maybe it's rank 130 or 160, I don't know. But I think reaching a new 100 in MMR would be really cool. I think the ultimate master goal I have now is to get 5.5k MMR, which would probably be relatively close to top 100. Maybe not quite there, maybe like 125 or so, but it would be relatively close. Now, I do definitely have to focus a lot on this game because, you know, a 5-7 Zerg is definitely not going to be easy. Or 5-9 even it was. So he is going for a pull first. Let's see how much gas he mined. Always important. Only 60 gas, so it's probably not going to be anything too crazy. Now, I do remember that Eba recognized my Raven challenge. So after seeing this, he will probably instantly recognize that it's me. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that Eba is a very chatty player. And I really feel like I'm gonna need a lot of concentration, which probably sounds funny to you guys because I'm always talking non-stop even while playing bangers, but talking in the game is actually a little bit harder because it actually deducts for my APM and stuff. Now at this point he's definitely gonna know it's me, or he's gonna think I'm a fan. And I'm very curious to see what his response is gonna be, because logically his response should be the best thing we've played against yet, because he is just by far the highest MMR player, by far the highest MMR Zerg. We did beat, I want to say it was Basset. I think Basset was 5-5 or 5-6. That's the highest player we beat. Obviously also the highest Zerg we beat. And this would be the new record for us. Now I'm going to start Cloak only because I don't want to die early. If I'm going to lose this game, I want to lose it in the macro game because he outplays me. I do not want to die to something silly. So I'm going to get Cloak and then I'm going to be going for my third command center. Here we go. I guess the overlord's right there. Probably don't want to reveal too many ghosts. I feel like for this game, I'm gonna have to remember all the cool stuff I've done before. Like, I really need to vibe out. The first thing I'm thinking of is that I need to send a cloaked ghost out to scout, because the scout actually helps a lot. I also want to do some ghost drops to harass. I really need to get every pressure on that I can. This is actually a little bit scary, because he could have more than that. Doesn't look like it though. You can always look at people's unit movement to see what they really have. If he was sending his links up here, it probably means he had more units, because then he would want to surround me in my natural, if that makes sense. But you could see he ran away straight away, so it was pretty easy to tell he didn't have many more units there at that point. Now my cloak is a little bit far away, so I'm not going to go straight for it yet. I think I'm actually going to keep making ghosts for now. It is pretty tempting to stop making ghosts so I can actually afford a 4th and a 5th command center and stuff. Because, you know, obviously that is the plan. I might have to... Let's see, I'm gonna send this out now. I might have to get a PF here as well. That is an important one I can't forget. There we go. I'm gonna send this across. At this point, this is actually a really good mind game, because if I was him now, I would be expecting a nuke to come down, right? So maybe he's preparing static defenses and stuff already. But I'm not gonna do anything like that at all yet. I'm really just setting up for the long game here. Yeah, I'm gonna lift that to the third. Obviously, there has to be a PF. It actually... Casual EMP. That's really funny. It's almost like EMPing a... EMPing an orbital. And yeah, here you can already see that he is definitely a little bit higher level than Zergs we usually play. Because he's already taking his 4th base. And a lot of you are probably thinking 520, he's doing an insane build. This is actually a pretty standard 4th base timing. It's just most people that I play against actually take it a little bit too late. Now he's completely on point so far, which is obviously not very pleasant to see. Hopefully my EMP against his queens did something. I kind of doubt it did. Maybe you'll have a little bit less creep for a bit. It's kind of funny to think about, actually. Wait, where's my... I think I'm actually gonna YOLO this. Judging for what he has, he might not want to attack me. Okay, I'm just gonna snipe that right away. He might not want to attack me right away. So I'm actually gonna take the 4. This is a little bit risky, I'll have to be honest here. This is definitely a little bit of a risky move I'm making. Let's hope it pays off. I think I'm actually gonna send a few extra SCVs down here already. So I can actually get gases going and stuff. And I think I want the next PF to be here, roughly. Let's see. I'll probably put my factory in the wall somewhere as well. Let's see what he's going for. Yeah, it's Overseer, bailing speed. He's doing exactly what you have to do, obviously. It's not completely rocket science that you have to go for a lot of bailings against someone that only makes ghosts, but still. A lot of people do get it wrong, so respect where respect is due. And I think at this point I probably just want to keep adding more and more CCs. I'm actually a little bit... You know, I want to make medevacs, but I kind of want to get that to be a PF first. Like I said, I really don't want to die to an attack I don't have to die to. If I die later, then obviously so be it. There's not much I can do about it. Now, what is his tech of choice going to be? Is he just going to make Mass Link Bane? He's definitely letting me get away with... you know, being as greedy as I possibly want, because I'm already making CVs from 5 command centers. Let's see. Infestation Pit. Ah, okay. He's doing it well. He's going straight for the macro game. He's not wasting time on bailing attacks. I think bailing attacks are also really good, but since I think he might watch the show, because he was aware of the Raven show, he might also be aware that I tend to kind of beat the Zergs that attack me over and over. And I have lost some pretty devastating games to Fungus. Now, this does mean we're probably going to go for a lot of nukes here in just a second. Let's see. We're going to add a few Ghost Academies now. That seems like a good timing. There we go. Try to get this into the 4th. Obviously, these drops are really valuable. I can actually not afford to lose those at all. There we go. A little bit of trading. Oh, I shot my own ghost there. Yeah, he has a lot of units on the defense, actually. He also has a lot of gases. That is something to keep in mind as well. I can't... Oh, I was going to say I can't snipe those because he's attacking them already. But I actually could. Yeah, he's just making mass eco at this point, which is pretty much exactly what you have to do. Oh, this ghost drop is doing amazing, actually. Look at this ghost drop. There we go. That's a lot of damage. I need to be careful by not leaving my guys cloaked for too long. Time to get 2-2 as well. See, try to get some more snipes here. There we go. Oh, these are doing good. I can actually do this as well. Just drop them one by one. Uncloak these as well. There we go. Probably want even more Ghost Academies, I think, because this really is going to the late game. Oh, he has the guys. Yeah, that's what I mean. He really is going for a good unit composition. Now, I don't think that was too bad yet, honestly. It was just, like I said, it is going to be a long game. And losing 4 ghosts, probably not the worst thing that could happen, I think. I can actually nuke this before he gets detection up, which would be pretty nice. And then I just need to make sure to keep making more and more CCs. Oh, he is gonna see it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to launch a lot of nukes at once, I think, to make this happen. So I have 2 nukes available. I think it would be a decent strat to just try and drop 2 nukes from the start. Like, if I get to like 100 SCVs, or maybe even more, I think I want 120 SCVs. If I get to that point, it might already look a lot better for me. This one might be hard to pull off because I'm sure he has like a spore up here or something. No spore. Did he see this one though? I feel like this one is in a really random position. I feel like I'm on a solo mission right here. Let's go, I'll drop it on the nuke. If he sees that one, he's a god. Actually, I'm pretty sure it makes like a small sound as well. So if you're like jumping your camera hotkeys and stuff, maybe I can actually... Oh, he did see it. I don't think he saw the ghost yet, but he's gonna see it soon. I'm getting up to a really healthy SCV count here of 96. Obviously, it's more than healthy, but let's see. Oh, I think he still hasn't found the ghost. Like, he sees the nukes, obviously, but he hasn't found the ghost yet. Now, my plan here is to actually make like 60 ghosts at some point. Like, if I ever want to take a fight, I'm just gonna do random place here. If I ever want to win a fight, I'm gonna need to sacrifice my SCVs and really make 1,000,000 ghosts. Let's see, oh, that one could have landed. Hey, we got 2 Overlord. Let's go, guys. That's insane. Oh, wait. Oh, I could have gotten a fat EMP on those. Hey, I got 2 kills on that. That's not bad. Now, if he's gonna let me... You know, I'm also gonna need PFs here, thinking about it. I'm really setting in for the long game here at this point. And I think I'm gonna need PFs everywhere. Because he might have, like, burrowed infestors and stuff, you know? See? Yeah, he might get burrowed infestors at some point. I have a lot of medevacs, which is actually very good. I'm gonna try to nuke that. I'm gonna back off with these, by the way. For the reason I just said. I don't want to die to like a random burrowed fungal. That would be the worst way to die for these poor ghosts, probably. Maybe I can... I don't have vision here. Is that enough vision? I don't want to scan, because scanning makes it so obvious. You know? Nah, I'm actually gonna leave it here for now. And then maybe I'll activate the nuke later. Do I have enough nukes? I have 3 nukes available. I'm getting a pretty big army. I should have about... not actually... Okay, not even that many ghosts. I was gonna say 30, but I actually don't quite have that many ghosts yet. Now, what is his late game composition gonna be? Obviously, ghosts are pretty good in the late game. So, what is his plan gonna be to deal with them? Because against pure ghost, you actually have a lot of options. You can go for... You know, you can actually go for like Infestor Bailing. You can also go for Brute Lords, because without Thors, it is actually pretty hard to deal with those. So, we'll see what it decides to go for. For me, my game plan is obviously relatively simple, because I'm only allowed to make Ghost. So yeah, there's that. Oh! Oh, it's gonna land! Let's go! How many kills? 53 kills on that Ghost. Let's freaking go, guys. I know it was mostly Zerglings, but 53 is 53, guys. What can you say? That is an absolute banger nuke. I'm actually trying to creep forward with these PFs a little bit. I think it's a pretty good way to go about it. I would love to know... Oh, can I just land? I must be able to. Yeah. So I see a few Infestor. I don't... Oh, it is actually mass Brute Lords. Yeah, I mean, I personally think it's quite smart to do that. Because Brute Lord Infestor technically shouldn't be able to be stopped by just the Ghost. But at the same time, it is going to give me a lot of outplay potential. So at some point, I might be able to just split my army and frag. Let's see. Some more nukes. I should also nuke on the top while I'm doing this. Oh, I need to get my EMP upgrade, by the way. Normally, that's like not a priority at all. But now we're actually getting into... You know, late game spellcasting territory, so I guess I should probably get it. We're even at the point, I feel like we've never been at this point before, where I even need like more barracks than 5, because it kind of looks like the kind of game where I might remax at some point on like mass ghost, right? And 5 barracks are not gonna make them that fast, so yeah, just drop a nuke to clear the creep, why not? Probably send another ghost at the bottom. I think the way I'm gonna win this is by nukes. Now, I wouldn't say I feel confident, but I do think it's a relatively favorable scenario that is letting me just vibe out and play a macro game, really, is what I mean. Ooh.
Command center upgrade.
Oh, wait, well, where did that scan just go? What the hell? You guys see that? That is something. I'll nuke that, actually. There we go. I also need to add turrets everywhere. Not even for the Broodlords, but just for detection, really. I need to see the stuff at all times. I cannot allow the infestors to catch me, so I need to make sure to have a turret everywhere. I think I'm relatively covered, though. Ooh, 18 kills on that. I'm not sure what it killed, but 18 is 18, just like with the 53. Let's see. Oh, that hatch is almost dead from the nukes. Wait, have I nuked that much? I don't even remember nuking that hatchery that much. Let's see. Oh! Oh, guys, is this army here? Oh, wait, watch this. Oh, that's a fat EMP. Too bad I don't have another one. But if he was a little bit earlier with those Broodlords, he would have lost all of those, I think. That actually looked like a little bit of trouble from his part. Let's see. I can actually probably fight this because... I can EMP the queens, let's go! Finally, we have a counter to queens, guys. We can just EMP them. Isn't that fantastic? Let's make sure to get all these CCs hotkeyed. Oh. I would love to go over some EMPs here. Oh no, I need to be careful. There we go. I could even make some more medevac. Let's get those barracks up that I was talking about. And let's get our... Oh, I already got my upgrades. Okay, for the planetaries I meant. Now, if you look at the amount of bases I have, I feel like it does not look that bad. Cool. This is nukeable, guys. Let's see. I need one ghosty here. I need one ghost to nuke the back. And one goes to nuke that. And one goes to nuke this. Oh my god. Is it possible? The triple nuke? Guys, that one? That one? No way, guys! Let's freaking go, dude. What a nuke. Come here, Broodlords. Where are you going? Where are you going? He does have a lot. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, it is disgusting. What a nuke we have landed once again, guys. Oh my goodness. A 5-9 Zerg. Absolutely obliterated by the Ghost to GM challenge. I had 3.3k, 3.6k left in the bank. Oh, I can't believe it. The triple nuke. It was kind of like that Protoss engagement where we nuked at the front and the back. Well, he saw this one. Obviously, because my look what happened, by the way. I sent my ghoster the nuke, so it was in the bushes. So it had to walk in the bushes to nuke. So he runs away from this one. He cancels these. He kills that one. But then the freaking third nuke kills all the infestors and all the vipers. Leaving the Broodlords without, you know, anti-ghost, really. Because it was all about the fungals. Beautiful nuke. And then I was able to chase him down. Like, normally with this many Broodlords you can't snipe, but this is 41 ghosts against 18 Broodlords, so the snipes went off. This is art, guys. Look at it. The Broodlords all falling. And we have got a 5-9 Surrogate Mass Ghost. The momentum can't be any higher. Let's go for game number 2. Alright, a 5k Terran. Okay, that's quite a big difference, but 5k Terrans could actually be more dangerous than a high OMR Zergs, to be fair. Like, so far in the show, we've beaten so many high OMR Zergs. It's actually awesome. Now against Terran, keep in mind, we did reach Grandmaster by being in phase 2 in TVT specifically. So in TVT, I am going to make 2 Reapers and 2 Cyclones as my opener. Obviously, if he cheeses me, I'll probably make some more units. But besides that, we're gonna go into Ghost. And dude, I have to remind you guys, I'm so happy with how we have decided to do phase 2 in TVT, because TVT was looking completely hopeless. There was almost nothing we could do. And then we figured out that if I open this way and then go into Ghost, it gives me the right amount of pressure. So every game has just been awesome. Now, I told you guys, in grand finales, we usually, you know, make miracles happen. Now, this is not the grand finale, but beating a 5-9 Zerg, guys, can you believe it? Oh my goodness, that is just incredible. When I saw him on the loading screen, you guys remember, I was already feeling pretty good about it. I was like, is this the time we make a miracle happen? Because we have been beating 5-6 Zerg, so that is just fantastic. I feel like at this point... Oh, I do need to SCV scout, by the way. That's a little sloppy. At this point, I might even try to play this on my main account against Zergs, because sometimes I can actually struggle against a 5-9 Zerg playing normal. So that is actually incredible. I mean, I guess, technically you have absolute maximum efficiency. It's just that normally you die, you know? If I would play this against a pro Zerg, they would just kill me right away. So that is kind of the problem. But if you get away with it, because I feel like he was feeling pretty good about going to the late game, you know? He decided instantly. He didn't try and attack me at all. He just went for the late game, the infestors, the bailings and stuff. And he was feeling good about it, so that was... Oh, wait, there's actually a Reaper expanding. But in the end, probably would have been better for him if he went to kill us. Now let's make sure they're not to get walled in. There we go. I think this game I do actually have to pressure a little bit with my Reapers, because else he is a little bit too greedy for me to let him get away with. Hey, my SUV is stuck. What the hell? Dumbass. Imagine getting stuck there. You had all this space to come out and you decided to go there in the little corner. I think he was just lazy. Didn't want to work. Alright. Now, I'm actually a little bit on the edge here because I feel like I have to pressure with the Reaper, but I don't want to kill anyone with the Reaper, you know? We'll just see if there's some damage I can do. Yeah, he did go for a Marine, which means I'll have to come back with the second Reaper. And besides that, I'm just going to follow my build completely as I usually do. Because like the build just flows well, you know. There's nothing really wrong with it. I think we've actually beaten 2 5-3 Terrans with it as well, which is, you know, a little bit higher more than this guy. So that should be fine for us. Let's get the Cyclone going. Actually gonna jump into the main here. If he's not greedy, he would have made a few more Marines. Let's see what he has. Okay. A little bit of micro. Never hurt anyone. Except for my opponents, I guess. So there goes the Ghost Academy. Now his build is... Have we actually played against someone playing like this before? A Reaper expand with the bunker? I'm not sure. Because there's not a lot of damage I will be able to do here. He's chasing me because he can be safe in the bunker. There you go. Oh, you sure you want to come? Okay. He was acting a little bit too tough there for a second. You guys saw that? He was going a little bit gangster on me. Now, one thing, I will actually have a cute move here. I could jump into the main with my Reapers and have my Cyclone on the low ground. That could actually be a pretty cool move. Let's try it out. That sounds fun. At the same time, I need to make sure to macro well at home. I want Cloak and Medevac, so I actually do need to make an absurd amount of gas here. Here we go. Oh, the move is working perfectly. Let's go. That's a baller move, if you ask me. I'm gonna back off. And then... Oh, I haven't actually started Cloak yet. I thought I started it already. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I can snipe it. Oh, this is gonna be satisfying. I'm gonna reveal the snipe, however. So that is... wait, that's not the upgrade I want. I want Cloak. Hot Combat Shield. So now he does know I have Ghost, which is a little bit unfortunate. But the trades have been going our way so far. So even though our opponent's up in SCVs, I think it's looking alright so far. I'm gonna get... Ooh, yeah, I can afford it, I think. I do have 4 gases, so I can probably afford these. There we go. And now the point of the plan for the rest of the game for me is that I keep these units in front of his base forever. Quite literally. And then as soon as I have Cloak and Medevacs, I start doing some nukes and stuff. Oh, wait, guys, look. This map also has an amazing nuke spot. I can park a Ghost here and nuke the gas. That's actually a really nice spot to use later. I think I'm already going to start a nuke instantly after that Cloak. Now, I think he probably has a siege tank here. I could try to jump in the main again, but it's also very risky at this point. Let's see what he has. Hey, I killed 2. You see how he was trying to third command center? He was trying to lock onto my Cyclones instead of my Reaper. Now, we know he's making a third CC, so there's nothing... I'm actually going to make it on location myself. So losing the Reapers is fine. Obviously, Reapers don't have an amazing DPS later on against Marines and tanks and stuff, so... now, how exactly do I want to approach this? One thing that could be annoying is if I have all my units on the map, and my opponent sends like a Raven to drop turrets in my base or something like that, you know? That could actually be very annoying to deal with. Now, I actually probably should have made my second barracks before that, but it's fine. See if I can do some damage here. I'm doing this without my Medevacs, which is really scary. My Medevacs are obviously the only thing that's keeping me a little bit safe, because I can evacuate my units if things go wrong. Like, Ghosts are pretty fast, but they're not that fast, so... Nuke is going to be ready in 10 seconds, roughly.
Not enough energy.
No, let me just not be mistaken that I can actually have vision over this, right? Yeah, oh, that is such a good nuke build, actually. Oh, I need to run from that. Okay. That is actually a sick spot. Look at that, guys. Oh, my goodness. And I could probably drop in the main, actually. Let's go. Maybe get a second Ghost Academy as well. Here we go. Oh, I got both the orbitals. That one does have energy, sadly. Oh, he scanned there. Wait, he actually doesn't have energy besides this. Oh, I'm gonna get the Ravens. Guys, this is huge. He's got the... He doesn't have detection, actually. I EMP'd all of his orbitals, and he used the scan on the other one. He actually absolutely has no detection here. That is amazing. I think my ghost killed all of these Marines. There's no detection for these siege tanks, guys. This is actually the best thing ever. He might get detection sooner or later, I would guess. Let's see. Oh my god, he's getting owned everywhere right now. Look at that. Wait, I'm actually gonna nuke this. Maybe he doesn't see it because he's so distracted by everything happening. This is the sickest TVT ever. Wait, it's actually gonna hit! Guys, he's not paying attention! Oh my goodness, get ready, boys! 43 kills on that ghost, guys. It got 33 with that nuke. Not even exaggerated. It had 10 kills, I believe, and then it got 43. Oh my goodness, what a game. What an absolute masterpiece this game is, guys. Holy crap, can you believe it? Now, I'm also gonna get my 1-1 pretty soon. At this point, I would imagine he tries to move out, right? That does make sense. Yeah, exactly. There he is. Actually locked onto... Ooh, his army does look relatively big. Let's see. There we go. I can just kite these forever, to be honest. There you go. Just need to micro properly. That's all I have to do. I'll get this one. Actually, I'll nuke this from behind, probably. There we go. That should be a pretty good nuke. And then I can counterattack with these at the same time. Oh, he did see it pretty fast, looks like. Or not. Did he not see it? Okay, he did see it. Alright, that was getting close. There we go. I mean, I have enough units to just pull my SCVs into this, I think. There we go. It is always getting a little bit scary when the Vikings land, but I just have more than enough here. There we go. Didn't even lose that many SCVs, actually, somehow. Wow, what a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful. This might be one of my favorite games in the entire show. Like, this was... I'm not even exaggerating. This was just beautiful. Now, obviously, the game is not completely over, but it is completely over. Oh my god, guys. He had 18 supply. He had 7 workers left. What on earth? How is that possible? I killed 67 workers in this little span. I want to see that nuke again. That was just beautiful. So, but wait, let's look before this all started, right? So, I dropped into the main here. So, he has more workers than me. He has 53 workers. So, this ghost drop, I EMP both the orbitals. No detection. Then this one had 50 energy, or what, 60. So he used his last scan on this, and it escaped. So then, he's chasing me with his ravens, but he's gonna lose his ravens to these ghosts, which is literally his last detection for like another 30 seconds, quite literally. So this ghost is gonna go back in. These ghosts are gonna go into the tanks. These are just killing all of his workers, but at the same time, look at this. I launched a nuke here. And it only worked because he was busy. But the thing is, he pulled all of his workers from the main there. Because there were no workers here. So at this point, he has 42 workers. 43. And he has 14 workers left. Against 62. Guys, this is an absolute beautiful episode. No matter what happens in Game 3, this can't go... You know, it can't be ruined. But let's find out what's gonna happen. Let's do it. Alright, we got a Protoss. So we got one of each race. That's perfect. And I guess we saved the most difficult one for last because Protoss has been the hardest matchup for us by far. At least since we switched to phase 2 for TVT, right? Because TVT was rough. Now TVP is still rough. And it's also a big map, so we'll have to see. Yeah, I think the big maps are also the most problematic. A lot of times on the small maps, I think it happened in the last episode too. Or maybe it was already 2 episodes ago where we beat a relatively high MMR Protoss by just, you know, eBay blocking it and running Ghost into his base really fast. Sadly, on this map, that usually doesn't work because their base is just a little bit too far away. But I'm still going to go for the same strat because it is just the best. And maybe with some sick Ghost drops, we can still make it happen. I mean, we are clearly pretty on fire today, so who knows, guys? Who knows what kind of sick outplays we can do. So that we beat a 5-9 Zerg and we beat a 5k Terran. Now, the 5k Terran doesn't sound as impressive, but if you looked at how that game went, I think it was definitely incredible. 2 incredible games back-to-back. I do notice that the energy and like the vibe definitely matters a lot because... I actually made that gas a little bit too fast. Because a lot of the time when we have an incredible game, the rest of the games also tend to be pretty incredible, I feel like, you know? Like we often have these games where 3 amazing games are just clustered, and then we also have episodes where there's just like a bunch of meh games together, hopefully with one highlight at least. Because if there's no highlights, I also can't clickbait you guys to watch it, which is important. If I didn't clickbait you guys, you wouldn't be enjoying my show every day by now, you know? So you can thank me for the clickbait later. Now, yeah, I did mess my build up a decent amount, as you can see. My gas ratio to minerals is way too high. Because I'm not supposed to make the second gas before the eBay, so that's pretty rough. Wait, he's scouted for the Ghost Academy! No freaking way, guys! You can't convince me that he wasn't scouting for the Ghost Academy there. That was 100% a Ghost Academy scout. And that is not very nice for us, I guess you could say. Let's make sure to cancel this in time at least. There we go. Perfect health. Ooh, you could have killed that worker if he was paying attention. No, not you, you psycho. Get out of there. I'll just switch him out real quick. Now, yeah, this is definitely not the best start. I messed up my build, and he got a perfect scout on the Ghost Academy, so... I definitely lost a little bit of confidence in this game by now. But, obviously, who knows, right? I'm still gonna do the exact same timing. I probably should have remembered the timing by now, because I always do, like, the same 3 Ghost attack with Cloak, but I actually do not remember what timing it is, so... I guess we'll just hope that I'm not too late. Ex-pro gamer, by the way, guys. Yeah, definitely aware of all the timings and stuff as an ex-pro gamer. Maybe he'll still send his zealot across the map or something. Give me a freebie. That would be pleasant at least. Let's kill that. Bam. Still think one of the best thing about Ghosts is that they one-shot the critters. Don't need to spam them or kill them. You know, a Hellion takes like multiple shots to kill one too. It's actually pretty crazy. Now, there's nothing around my base, which is very logical, of course. I'm even considering doing maybe like a proxy starport, because I know we canceled that strategy at some point, but what I'm thinking is I've never tried to do a proxy starport to actually drop ghosts in the mineral lines rather than nuking, because we have kind of realized that mass nuking at the start doesn't really work. It's just a way better strategy later on. But maybe dropping in the ghost for, you know, just to harass the workers, maybe an EMP on the probes, or on the battery if it's there, stuff like that. Maybe that can actually work. Now, I do need to remember to get a bunker. I do have to say, I'm not sure if it's in my head, but it feels like I'm hitting very late. And that's always a bad feeling to have, because you feel like you're hitting late, or you feel like you're doing something wrong. You are probably going to execute it worse after that, so... I guess I'm just going to scan and go like... Oh, I can one-shot it maybe? Ah, we got it! Let's go! That's a good start. No, oh, I do not have another one. Yeah, where is it? Maybe? I don't see it. I should... Oh. Ah, no, I ran out of... Oh, I got it, but I ran out of cloak. Yeah, alright, that's a disaster, guys. I'm gonna change my plan because of that. And I am actually gonna go for a fast nuke, because I think we're gonna be a little bit too far behind after that bad of a start. So I'm actually gonna try to go for a miracle nuke here. Let's see, double barracks up. Is there anything else I can do at this point? Probably just go for a starport anyway. Even if I'm going for the double barracks now, I think I should probably get the starport still. There we go. And then... I guess I could technically... I didn't see like blink or anything, so I could technically move out.
Not enough minerals.
The range of the observer always catches me off guard, by the way. Like, I figure I should probably be able to see it if it can see my units, but I actually did not see it at all. So that's a little bit of a shame there. No, I'm actually going to send out an SCV to scout at this point. And maybe I'll use this one to quickly just like scan around. See if there's like a third base going down. Like, obviously I can't run into his natural with this, but I can, however, check if he's taking a third base. Let's see. No third base. Ooh, oh wait, I think he saw me probably, right? Why else would he be coming out with those stalkers? Get away from me, please. Or maybe he was attacking me, actually. That would also make sense. Now, when do I get my upgrades? Do I ever get my upgrades, or do I just spam nukes like a baboon? That is a question. Let's see. He sees me, I think. No, he didn't quite see me. I feel like he was just a bit lucky with his army movement or something, or at least it looked like he saw me, you know. But I'm not gonna risk that. If anything, I just need this nuke to pop off, else, you know, we're gonna be in too much trouble. Now we've definitely hit some really big nukes against Protoss, so who knows? Wait, where's the observer? The observers are invisible. Oh, it's all the way back. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna go for that one. Can I? Oh, I got these guys now. No. Wow. Yeah. Oh, he has an observer at home too. Yeah, okay, we got absolutely obliterated here, guys. There's nothing I can say that makes it better. All right. Nah, he's taking too far in the back too. All right, GG. I mean, I told you guys this episode wouldn't be able to be ruined, and it definitely isn't, because the first two games were insane. This is obviously a little bit of a disappointing game, but I think the only way for me to deal with Protoss effectively would be if I vetoed all the big maps, I think. Because these maps typically feel a bit hopeless, like regardless of the early game. This game, obviously, we had a really tough early game. But anyway, we had an absolutely amazing, record-breaking game number 1. An amazing TVT. So this was still a fantastic episode. And I can only imagine that we won MMR, which means that we are not a step closer to the Ever Goes to Grandmaster, which you guys probably love if you're still watching the show. I don't think I told you guys to subscribe, so if you're still here, please subscribe to the channel, give the channel a like, or the video a like, and I'll see you all next time. Adios.